Hello, beautiful strangers. Welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat and I react to old films. Just depends on what you guys want me to react to. Today, I am actually going to react to a film that was requested a long time ago and it sort of fell through the cracks, and I apologize. This film is not very well known, I would say. I haven't heard of it and I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention it or anything. But it might be a well-known gem and I just don't know the right people. I don't know, maybe. I think it's a comedy. I certainly hope so. This film is called Passed Away, meaning that someone will die. And you guys know me, I have sort of an odd humor. I find death humorous. I like comedies about death. You know, when you can shed a light to a very serious situation, that's sort of up my alley. So anything to do with like death or funerals or, anything like that. Weekend at Bernie's, for example, hilarious because they were just carrying a corpse around. Anything that is remotely funny about death is right here with me, because I love that kind of stuff, which is, I know it's weird, but bear with me. So today I'm going to check this one out, Passed Away. If you guys want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great, hop on and let's go.
I'm telling you, Tommy, I never felt better in my life. Everyone should have a heart attack.
Yeah, sure. You know, it's like taking vitamins. You feel better afterwards.
The lighter doesn't work. Mom said I shouldn't let you smoke.
Your mother married me, didn't she? What the hell does she know?
That sounds like my husband.
You just had a major heart attack, for Christ's sake.
You and Amy still going at it?
Amy and me are fine.
Good. Because you mess up with her and you're crazy. That woman is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Amen. See you tonight.
Good morning, Mr. Scanlon.
Hey, boss.
Hi, Mr. Scanlon.
Welcome back.
You killed him! Whose idea was this? Why would you think it's a good idea to surprise someone with a surprise party who's just had a heart attack at this age? Why?
Dad?
Are you serious? This was your father. You knew his condition. Oh my god, you know? Well, now we know who passed away in this film.
Hello? Frank?
Dad's dead.
I don't know how it happened. He was alive one minute and then he wasn't.
What do you mean you don't know how it happened? You killed him. You yelled surprise at a guy who recently had a heart attack at the age of what, 80? My guy, use your head.
I think I killed him, Johnny.
You think?
Will you stop saying that? You didn't kill him. How did it happen?
I set up a surprise party for him. We yelled surprise, and
And he dropped dead.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
See? He killed him.
I don't know what to do. Everybody's standing around waiting for me to say something to him, and I don't know what to say.
You called the funeral home. Did you call Mom yet?
No, I called you.
Maybe let the widow know first before you start doing all the arrangements? You know, just to let her know why you're arranging a funeral for her husband that she assumes is alive?
What church is the service going to be in?
What are you asking me for?
Well, you're the oldest man in the family now, Johnny.
The next to die.
Well, thank you, Aunt Maureen.
Everybody needs aunts like these. I'm telling you, every family needs aunts like these. Is she dying too? How many people are gonna pass away in this film?
God took him, Johnny.
He's in a better place now.
I want a fine Irish wake. You're my oldest now, Johnny.
I've always been your oldest, Mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you didn't give birth to your husband, honey.
I need you now. You won't leave me, will you?
Of course I won't leave you.
Don Scanlon.
Yeah.
There's Francis now.
Finally, a man who can answer some of these questions.
Supposed to be in.
Vasquez, he won't tell me what to do with it.
You believe Aunt Maureen? Nothing makes her happier than a funeral.
Where'd you get the paint?
We have a box of them at the office. They're for when people died.
Johnny, hi. What's the matter? God. When?
I can't imagine getting this phone call. I really can't. Both my parents are alive, and I hope they stay alive until they're 120 years old. If not longer.
Oh, you're kidding. How's Mom?
She's fine.
Oh, man. I can't handle this.
You gotta come, Terry. He was your father. Mom needs you.
I'll be there. You know I'll be there.
That's my girl.
My father died this morning.
I fear death terribly, don't you?
Not as much as I fear my family.
You still haven't told them we're divorced. I love it.
I haven't gotten around to it, okay?
It was 4 years ago.
you've been divorced 4 years and you haven't told your family? Boy, you really must hate them.
My sincerest condolences in this difficult time. Your father was a wonderful man. He helped me personally when I was negotiating a contract with the Gravediggers.
What? Oh, I thought it was... Gravediggers. Yeah, I was confusing them to grave robbers. Sorry, guys.
I presume we're anticipating deluxe arrangements.
Wow, isn't she a ray of sunshine? Just beaming with personality.
Absolutely, Carmine.
Frank, we're not made of money.
No, but your father was. Have you seen the house? When he entered his office, everybody calls him boss. He's probably swimming in money.
We're made of dust, and unto dust we shall return.
What? What are you talking about?
The finest casket available.
32-ounce Persian bronze with a Neapolitan ecru crepe interior.
Why do you have a body in it? You don't have a body in a casket that you're showing?
Mrs. Piscoris, 95 years old.
Move the body. This is so disrespectful.
Next door, we have a 45-year-old.
I'm so confused. Are we in a casket showing room or a morgue? Why are the bodies already in the coffins that he's showing for others to buy?
I need some air.
Stop it. This is not for showing. These are not dummies. These are real people. Or they used to be. What are you doing? Oh, he's gonna wake up. I know it. He's gonna wake up. You guys know how I am with corpses in films. They always wake up.
Young, huh? Sorry, Johnny, I didn't mean to scare you.
You scared me.
Hi, John. How you doing? I'm sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing up here. Bill Sullivan. Wasn't he in your class?
No, he wasn't in my class.
Oh, sorry.
I was just telling Carmine how it's our family tradition that the oldest son dig the grave of the father. My father dug his father's grave.
And your son will dig your grave.
It's a beautiful tradition. Now what are you doing?
I'm marking the things that I want. Your father wanted me to have this chandelier.
Love, the widow is still alive and well and living in this house.
This is a wake, not a garage sale. Why don't you go up and see my mother?
Your mother hates me.
All the more reason why you shouldn't be taking her stuff.
The body's almost ready for viewing.
The potato salad is much better than the Riley funeral.
Well, that's a relief.
But not as good as the Kratowskis, though.
See? We should have gotten the deluxe casket.
Shut up.
Doesn't matter, the guy's dead, he's not gonna notice, and this thing is gonna go into the ground and rot away. This is why when I die, I just want a cheap pine box, stuff me in it, and put me in the ground. Better yet, I'm gonna have myself cremated, so, you know, my family won't have to spare all expense for a lavish funeral. I'm gonna be dead, I won't notice. A little bit too much blush there, I would say. He sort of looks like a clown.
Beautiful, if I must say so myself.
Very nice.
We will leave you alone now.
Good, leave. I don't like you. You annoy me. Question for my viewers. Have you ever attended a funeral, looked at the corpse, and hated the way they looked? Like, if so, what did you do? What do you do in that scenario?
This doesn't even look like Dad.
It does look a little soft.
Soft? It looks like Liberace. Go get Mom.
Good man.
Here you go. That's you. What the hell got you through all these years? What were you gonna tell me tonight?
Father Hallahan should at least have sent him on senior. He looks like an altar boy.
I don't know about you guys, but I love old women like these. Like, you know, they know everything about everyone. These are the women that hide behind the curtain, gossiping. Love it. Ooh. Who are you? Was this... Oh, I wonder if this is the woman he was cheating with. He was a big boss. She might be a gold digger.
Amen.
Yeah.
I never thought she'd come here.
Who is this?
I'm John Scanlon.
Cassie Slocum.
You were a friend of my father's.
Johnny! I tell you how bad my hip is.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
It's worse.
Mom, are you okay?
Oh, yes, dear. Yes, I'm fine. I haven't seen you two in such a long time.
Well, Boyd's on the road a lot, aren't you, dear?
I try to be.
Come in the parlor, dear. Come in.
We never did get along, did we?
No.
Two hardheads. Who am I gonna argue with now?
I'm sure you'll find some people.
Who are you gonna argue with? God? I'm gonna miss you.
I loved him so much.
We all have different ways of expressing our love.
I'm glad Boyd could come.
We're divorced.
Divorced? When did this happen?
4 years ago.
4 years? Does Mom know?
No.
You're the only one I told.
And don't you dare tell anybody else. Nobody.
Oh, thank you.
Hiya, Terry.
Hi, Peter.
Sorry about your dad. Is that the gentleman you ran away with?
Yeah, that's the gentleman I danced into the sunset with.
Caused a great deal of conversation around here.
Oh, I'll bet it did.
Yep. They blah, 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 blah. Those women? Yep, they were all over it.
So you have a wife?
No, I don't have a wife.
Whatever happened to Paula?
She married Anthony Tambini.
Am I smiling?
Yeah, you are. You're still pretty.
Yeah, right.
How could you come here looking like this?
How else was I supposed to come?
Leave her alone. I'm glad you came, sweetheart.
I'm glad someone is.
Is this guy gonna marry you?
I don't want him to marry me, Dad.
Tell me I didn't hear that.
She doesn't need this from you right now.
Councilman, my son Tony, was mugged by a gang of transvestites. They pierced his ear. He got away just before they shaved his legs.
Are you ashamed of your son? Yeah, I don't like you.
Go home.
I'm sorry. Did you just kick your own son out of his grandfather's funeral because you don't like the way he dresses? Yeah.
I have an image to maintain now, huh?
Don't worry about it, Daddy. I won't embarrass you. I'll stay at Uncle Johnny and Aunt Amy's. They understand.
Yeah, sure. Right.
My goodness gracious. People like this are the weed of humanity.
Here comes your mother.
Yeah.
Does she know?
I don't know. Does she?
No.
Somebody better tell her.
Better not find out like this.
Put this coat on. Come on. Cover up.
Hello, Grandmother. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you for coming. So when is my first great-grandchild due?
Grandmothers know. This was my grandmother on my mother's side. She knew everything. I could not keep a secret from her. I remember one time I came to see her after I'd been partying heavily the night before. I came to her hungover as hell, and I tried to tell her that I was just coming down with the flu. Oh, no. She would not have that. She knew. And she was actually quite pissed at me for trying to lie about it.
In 3 weeks.
Oh, baby.
Thank you for asking.
And showing understanding. See, this is how you should treat it. I love that grandmother. Who is this woman?
You know what used to piss me off most about Dad and his lady friends? He used to use me as an alibi.
What?
Yeah. They give me $5 and tell me not to tell Mom.
I didn't know that.
There's a lot you didn't know.
Why would you take a photo of yourself with a dead person? Is that something you want to put in your photo album? It's like, yeah, here's us on the beach having a grand time. Here's us at the picnic. And oh, here's us at the wake with the dead guy.
So you dig his grave yet? Your father said it was a family tradition.
Dig his grave? No.
It's too bad. It's kind of romantic.
What? Girl, you have a messed up head. Who are you?
There's something kind of sexy about it.
Sexy?
Ugh. Digging your father's grave is sexy. Right. I've heard of furries. I've even heard of object sexualism, where people fall in love with chandeliers and pencils. But I've never heard of someone who thinks it's sexy to dig a grave for one's parent.
You don't have to dig the whole thing.
This is my last obligation to the family. When this hole is filled up the day after tomorrow, I am a free man. That's it.
You're done?
Something wrong?
It's kind of crooked.
I think it's too deep.
Dad's dead.
Let's go home.
Take Sam, okay? I want to stay for a while.
Sure, I'll see you at home.
Yeah. Let it
No. This is not something you want to see when you're lying in an open grave. No. No.
Come on, just take my hand. Come on, take it.
Why were you being so scary?
Thanks, I slipped.
I should hope so. Your father'd be happy, Johnny.
Night.
Who are you?
It was weird, being at your house last night. I felt like I knew everybody by name, but last night they all got faces.
You never seen any of us before? You ever seen me before?
I've seen your truck around town.
I don't trust this woman.
You remind me of your father.
What was your relationship with him?
Thank you. Now we get to the heart of the issue.
What if I told you made me promise never to tell anyone?
Oh. You can't throw that at my face because you can't break a promise to a dead person. That is like a hugely bad karma. That is like a messed up bad karma. Okay? So, now we'll never know.
I'm his son.
especially his son.
You were his mistress, weren't you?
Oh, look. This must be Nora.
Just what I need to feel totally worthless. Saint Nora, the perfect child.
Is she a nun? Oh my goodness. Wait, so we have a brainless, corrupt politician with messed up morals towards his own children. We have a nun, a fucked up studio dancer or something, and then a peeping Tom.
Nora?
Over here, Johnny.
Oh, thank God. Oh, phew.
Of course I'm still a nun. I've been working with the poor for 3 years.
Oh, so she is a nun.
Enrique, mi familia. Family? Enrique.
Charming.
Mom inside?
Yeah.
So she just left this guy with them? People in this film are weird. They're leaving other people with other people left and right, and that's not good. That's not how you do things.
Who are you guys?
Immigration and naturalization?
We're looking for Enrique Hernandez.
Oh, they're looking for the Spanish guy?
We're having a wake here. Show a little respect. Goodbye, gentlemen.
That was her.
Was she a murderer?
I'm gonna leave my wife.
No, you're not. Father said you'd be lost without your wife.
Why would you leave your wife?
I'm gonna buy a boat. I might even build a boat. 50-footer.
What's wrong with your wife?
There's nothing between us anymore. There's no passion. There's no risk. I want to be scared again, you know?
Well, then check out the price on this dress. Is it too sexy for a funeral?
Anything you wear is gonna be sexy.
You are a flirt, just like your father.
I hope this is not his sister.
What about this one? I think it's kind of nice.
It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Looks like the horse is gonna piss all over the grave.
What? Boyd and you're not really together anymore, are you?
No, we're not together anymore. We're divorced.
Then why'd you bring him?
I brought him from my mother, from my family.
I thought they hated him.
They do, but my family considers the institution of marriage far more important than any of the players in it.
You're not worried about your mother. You didn't drag him back here for her.
Who for, then?
Yourself and your image. It's all about the image.
You take yourself too seriously.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you need someone to make you laugh at yourself.
Oh, and who's that gonna be?
Him?
No. Where you going?
I'm going home.
Which stone do you want?
You know so much about me, pick one out yourself.
What's the matter with you?
He wants a divorce.
I mean, just talk to me, all right? Are you unhappy? I mean, is it me? Am I doing something wrong?
You're not doing anything wrong. You're just becoming boring, according to him. You're probably not.
Just let me in, okay? Tell me what's going on.
Look, it's nothing.
All right, fine. Don't talk to me.
I gotta go to my mother's.
Have a drink, Father.
Oh, thank you. This is my first wake. It's very exciting.
Yes, I bet. It's like carnival.
Mom and I came with Cassie.
Cassie?
That woman talking to Mom.
Oh, her, yeah.
She says she knows you.
Oh, everybody knows me.
I can't take another minute of your mood swings.
God, what am I gonna tell my mother?
Tell her that he had to go away for work. He got a sudden call. Or, better yet, tell her the truth.
I don't care.
My father was right. You're a shit.
You were right, okay? You win. I brought him back here for me, no one else.
Oh, sweetheart, it's your father's wake. Well, I mean, maybe celebrate death with life. I don't know.
Just tell us where he is.
Do you have a warrant?
I love you. At first, I thought it was just because I was intrigued by what you were, by what you know of my father.
Oh, tell me I'm not
Then
hearing
it
this.
turned into something else.
Dude, you didn't even know her name until just a minute ago. What do you mean you're in love with her? You're in love with a fantasy.
Are you out of your mind? This is nuts!
I know it is.
Will you get a hold of yourself, please, huh?
I can't explain it.
Johnny, we're in trouble. Enrique's an illegal. He's a big shot in the Underground Railroad, and the INS agents are here.
What now? In this house? Why don't we just turn the guy in?
If he gets caught here, the owner of the house gets arrested.
Then just get the guy out of the house.
Where is he?
We have to hide him somewhere.
Where?
You are not gonna put him into the coffin?
Oh, God! Oh, God!
She adored her father so much.
Get it in. All right, okay. Right, stand still.
What did they do with the body? What did they do with the body?
Oh, no!
Stay, put him in. Come on, get it.
All right. Stay.
At words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best.
My guy, are you drunk? Oh!
Could you close the doors, please?
You're the Colosseum. You're the top.
Yeah, you should be in show business.
There's no one here.
Let's try the kitchen.
can't believe we're doing this. Watch the tape.
I'll talk to you later, all right?
Listen to what you're saying.
Look, I don't do this kind of thing every day.
I hope not. Watch his head. Watch his head.
Watch it, will you?
Ow.
Come on.
Oh, my God. It's my father.
No, it's a corpse.
What the hell are you doing?
You were having sex.
Oh, God.
At your father's wake.
Wow! It's a muscle reaction. Things like this can happen.
Not when the guy has been dead for probably a week.
Hold his arms. What'd you bring him in here for anyway?
They had to put Enrique in the casket because the INS agents are after him.
What do you mean? You mean like cops? I should turn you in.
Yeah?
Yeah. I should go down there and tell the cops everything and nail your holy ass to the wall.
Go on then. Do it.
Don't push me. I will.
I dare you.
Go on.
Who's that?
An old man that couldn't take the stress of singing.
It's my Uncle Jerry. He's had a little too much to drink.
He's not here.
Dare.
Don't. Can't believe I had you right where I've always wanted you and I've let you go.
How about closing the door? You know, you got a dead guy laying on the bed. The guy that you're supposed to be burying.
Listen, we gotta get Enrique out of the casket. His contacts are gonna be here in an hour.
What? Mrs. Cassidy, you knew my father really well.
Very well.
You know his mistress was here tonight.
Yes, I do.
Are you telling me that you're going after your father's mistress? Isn't that a little bit sick?
Could you give her this message for me, please?
What are you doing here?
Didn't you get my note?
What note?
Jesus Christ! Who'd she give my key to?
No way. I am not going to any motel with you.
I just want to talk.
Wouldn't you have talked at her place? Why are you dragging her to a motel?
Don't take this personally or anything, but like I told you 100 times already, I have a life here. So have a nice night. I can get home by myself.
My father was good enough for you, but I'm not.
What are you talking about?
I know what you were to my father.
What was I to your father?
You were his mistress.
You're kidding me. I mean, tell me you're kidding me.
But then what were you? You haven't exactly explained it. So why are you so surprised that people make assumptions?
They think that I was his mistress? That really pisses me off.
Well, then maybe you should have clarified the moment you enter his wake.
I wasn't your father's mistress.
You were his daughter?
No, you stupid shit! Your father pulled some strings so that my grandmother could get some extra pension money. We became friends. I went to him when I needed advice. He was always there for me, and he never laid a hand on me. He never even kissed me except on the cheek.
Johnny.
Mrs. Cassidy!
Is that you?
What are you doing here?
You gave me the note.
To give to my father's mistress.
I was your father's mistress.
Oh, ha!
Hello.
Oh, Christ.
See, this is why people shouldn't cheat. Never ends well. What, are you gonna be more ashamed?
Does anyone have anything they'd like to say?
No, not really. They didn't care about him that much.
I asked my grandfather what heaven was like. If my father's there now, I only hope there's a smoking section. He left some big shoes to fill. We're just gonna have to learn to do without him. We're gonna miss him.
Did you sleep with her?
No.
What about the boat? You're going away.
She told you everything? And you're just fine with it? Wow, you're an understanding wife. I like her.
My daughter saunters down the aisle, pregnant out to here, without a husband, like it's the most normal thing in the world.
It is. Maybe my country is way too liberal, but we couldn't give a rat's ass if the person who's pregnant is married or not. Most women in Iceland who get pregnant, they have a boyfriend, fiance, or it's just someone unsent. It's no big deal. I think it's better for the woman to be on her own than to be forced to marry some asshole who doesn't want anything to do with her or the baby, just because, oh, you have to be married because you're pregnant. That serves nobody.
I was completely humiliated.
Well, then that's your problem.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm guessing the future father, and the man you presumably want her to marry.
I'm the father of her child.
You son of a bitch, I'll kill you! I swear to God!
You do this to my little girl? I'm very sorry.
Could we have a little bit of privacy, please?
Nice to meet you, Tom.
I've got to find a normal car.
Where's Peter?
Wait, is everybody switching cars? Alright, everybody happy with the arrangement? Good. Move along then.
Terry, come on. You gotta tell your mother you're divorced.
I will. I can't.
I was just having coffee with her. That's all.
I failed, Mom.
How did you fail?
I like her jacket. I want her jacket.
Everything he worked for. I was supposed to step in and take over.
You have never disappointed me, Francis Xavier Scanlon. And you never will.
She's a very good mom.
I want to speak to my mother. Alone.
Alright, so they keep switching cars in the middle of the road. Okay.
Would you get in the car now, please? We've got to talk about Riegert and Tom.
Why don't you take our car? We'll get in another one, Frank.
I'm assuming all these limo drivers are being paid by the hour.
Hi, can we get in?
Sure.
Great, come on.
Sweetheart, you're missing the train.
Boyd and I are divorced.
I know.
Of course she knows. Old women always know. I'm telling you, my grandmother, she knew. Always, all the time. Didn't matter what I told her, she knew. I don't know how, but she knew.
Of course you knew.
Mm-hmm.
What about you and Peter?
What about me and Peter?
Your father loved to scheme. Maybe he brought the two of you together.
Probably.
I still can't figure out why you never told us about you.
Okay, go on, get out.
I'll go to the cemetery with you.
No, you go to the cemetery with your wife and children, your family.
I'm not going to the cemetery.
Why not?
It's not my place.
What are you talking about? You find it sexy when people dig graves. You were lingering around the graveyard at night. You're strange.
I said my goodbyes. I'm happy. You don't want this child.
I didn't. I admit it, but I do now.
Well, why should I believe anything you say to me?
Because I love you.
Oh. Honey, maybe that's how you got pregnant in the first place. Jesus Christ, dude, you're gonna end up alone. Your children are gonna disown you. They went with a horrible horse statue. It's great. I am such a fan of gravestones who are like unique and different. Love it. I know that sounds really strange and morbid, but I don't care.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god!
What?
Are you telling me you're going into labor at your grandfather's funeral?
I'm okay, I'm
I
fine.
think she's having her baby.
Good guess. Get out of the way.
I'm not due for 2 weeks.
Tell that to your baby.
Stand back.
I'm so embarrassed, Mom.
I'm the father of her child.
Stand there and block the sound.
Daddy? Daddy?
I'm right here, honey.
Oh boy, she's not gonna give birth at a cemetery. There's no way.
I've been acting like a complete jerk.
Thank you. At least he admits it. He gets a point for that. Credit is due where credit is due.
I love you so much, sweetheart. You know, I've been thinking.
Daddy, can we talk about this later?
Oh, sure.
Will you look at that? What other family would have someone go into labor at a burial? Oh, it's him. Son of a bitch set me up.
Most likely.
A family that poor kid picked. Why do you love me?
Good question.
Because you always end up in the right place. You always make getting there so interesting.
Yeah.
Johnny, don't let Nora deliver this baby all by herself.
Has anybody called an ambulance yet?
Megan. Yeah, I did. They're
Good
coming.
job, sweetheart. Good job.
I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. Women have been doing this for ages. Centuries. Since the beginning of mankind.
Who are you?
I'm the father of her child.
Well, take her hand and don't let go, no matter what she calls you.
Sure, just leave the coffin there with this brilliant tombstone. It's amazing. Well, this is going to be a story to tell the baby. When was I born? At your great-grandfather's funeral. Okay, let's talk about it. Alright, that was me watching Passed Away. It was actually funny. It was funnier than I thought it was gonna be. Like I said in the beginning, I don't think this is a very well-known film. Films about funerals tend not to go overly well. But for people like me who get a kick out of seeing a funeral go wrong or whoever, it's just, I don't know. I love it. It's so strange, but I adore it. It's so funny to me. I think it's because I cannot imagine this happening in real life. This sort of thing is so outlandish to me. And funerals are supposed to be very, very formal and very somber. And now everything has to go according to plan. And when it doesn't, it's hilarious. It is so funny. So, yeah, I think, you know, films about something so sad, when people make fun of it or make light of it, I should say, to me that's a good film. No matter how popular the film is, or you know, how non-classic it is, it's a good film to me. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oh, and also share this video with everyone you know, so we can bring more people on this journey of ours of discovering all these great films. And I'll see you in the next video.